We're live.
Live. Hi.
Hola.
Hola.
Buenas tardes. From Nicki and James, El Salvador.
Yep. Another week in El Salvador.
Yes, it is. It's been a very quite a quiet. I mean, full of work, but not doing many activities. But that's okay. Catch up from the week before.
Yes. I want to mention that this week we have the Bitcoin Beach meetup on Friday, and it's at Palo Verde El Zonte. So normally it's at Olas Permanentes, but it's changed this week. Yeah. Just want to let everyone know because I was going to go to Olas Permanentes because that's just where it's been. And I was talking to Paco yesterday at breakfast, and he's like, no, it's changed. So thank you, Paco.
Yeah.
We will be at the right location. Also, just want to throw out there, anyone who, we have done our first draw for the free video call.
Yeah, so a 45-minute free video call. So we have sent the winner an email.
Yes.
So please, if you haven't checked your emails today, check your emails and see if you were the winner.
Yep.
And what did they win?
Why did they win?
Yeah, we haven't said that.
What? I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, because of the newsletter. They've subscribed to our newsletter.
Yes, okay.
So, yeah.
They subscribe to our newsletter. I just assumed everyone was subscribed to our newsletter. All right. If you're not, go and subscribe to our newsletter. You can do it in two places. One, on Twitter, on our profile. Two, on our website, there's a form. It's easy.
Yep.
Links in the description below. We look forward to you joining our newsletter.
Yeah, absolutely. And every month you go into the draw to win a 45-minute video call with us, and you can ask us any questions about live Bitcoin in El Salvador.
Yeah. It's a great opportunity. We've had plenty of video calls with people that are looking to move and have moved, and they've told us that they've derived a lot of value.
Yeah.
One of the key things Ryan from Two People in Paradise said, which just to me, I didn't even think about it, but he said the most valuable thing he took was knowing your why for coming to El Salvador. So have a think about that.
Yeah.
Otherwise, adopting BTC, that's coming up. So book tickets if you haven't. There's great speakers that are coming. There's lots to learn. If you're Salvadoran, you can get a great cheap ticket for $21 if you have a DUI, which is the national identification. And for everybody else, the price went up as of Friday night.
So the 1st of October, the price went up. So, but you can get a 21% discount if you use our code, which is NJES21. It's going across the line now.
There it is. All right, use that code.
I was going in the wrong name.
And we're giving away the free call to promote that we do calls with people. If they would like to ask us questions. And we have an ebook which actually has a complete list of a whole heap of things that we found incredibly useful when we first came to El Salvador. Check out our website if you're curious about that.
Absolutely.
Otherwise, you're doing Monday today? Or am I doing Monday?
You can do Monday.
I can do Monday. I'm just going to keep going. Nick, you'll get a chance to talk in a moment.
Yeah.
So last week, it was actually pretty busy for me with work. I got a project on which is driving me crazy, but it's all part of the fun. Nikki went to the Mercados on her own because I was busy working. I've
got the hang of it. It's great. Yeah. It's so easy to get down to La Libertad and to go to the Mercados, and everyone's very friendly and helpful. So I really enjoy it.
Yeah, it's good to get out of the house. Del Puerto is it's got its own character, and you said you found there was a whole heap of stores in the square?
Yeah, there was. Yeah. And when we went back on Saturday, it wasn't there. So in the square where the Chivo wallet is, there was heaps of stores there, which I haven't seen before. But that was interesting.
Right. But, on Monday, we had a spate of 4 different Bitcoiners reaching out to us to ask about coming to El Salvador. So we get them in spits and spats. Funny that we just had 4 of them on the Monday. But they turn up and they reach out and they ask us questions. And feel free to reach out if you're looking to come to El Salvador. Ask us your questions. If we can't answer them, we know people who can.
Yeah.
And then we did our live video.
Yeah, which is fun.
Yep.
This is great.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking smack. we enjoy just reaching out.
You're learning bad language from me. Oh, man. Okay. It's fun. We do enjoy this call.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And hopefully it's a benefit.
Yes.
So, yeah. Okay, so Tuesday. Well, Tuesday was pretty much full on work. As we mentioned, the week before we'd gone away, so a lot of the work that we were meant to do that week was put aside. So it is about a catch-up week this week. We also got to the gym.
Yes.
So that was great.
Yep.
Yeah. And one thing we didn't write down here, we had plumbing problems again.
Oh, man. Yeah, no. Life in El Salvador. Yeah. How did we miss that? All right.
So that was incredible. Our kitchen sink water just was coming out
under the sink. It was coming out into the cupboard.
Yeah, but it was actually from the pipe outside, not from the sink going down. And so we got the plumbers round, and it was amazing the roots that have actually gone into the piping from all the plants around. So they had to dig all that, new piping, so that's great. So we don't have that problem. Upgrades, absolutely. So that was Tuesday.
Wow, that was nice, short and sweet.
Yeah, I know.
So Wednesday, more work, and then we had a meeting with a family from Italy looking to move to El Salvador, which was awesome. It's great to see international people turning up and looking. They came to visit and look, which is awesome.
And they had a 6-year-old daughter with them, so really with cool.
Children. So there's families that have moved. With our neighbors, they have young children, and there's other families living close to us that have young children. If you're a family and you want to talk to them, let us know. We can put you in touch. And then we ended up having dinner with them as well at Sunset Plaza in La Libertad, or it was just down the road on the beach. And we ended up tipping the waiter with lightning, which was awesome because it was fun to share what we do when we go to restaurants with the family that we were visiting with. And I think they were quite impressed that we went to the trouble. We actually had to hang around for an extra 10 minutes because the waiter had to run away, get his personal phone, come back, and then walk them through the process. But it's a great learning experience, and it's great spreading the word to everybody.
What's happening.
And it's fun. It was fun for the staff as well. Like, he appreciated that we took the time to do that. Yeah.
Then we come to Thursday. So we got up and did a bit of work first thing because we went to the high school at Sunzal, and went with Hope House and the Bitcoin Beach Wallet guys. And plus we had a good group of foreigners who have come and expats who have come and setting up a life here in El Salvador. So it was a really good team of people who came, and we all got to share our story, why we're here in El Salvador, and also the benefits of, like James works remotely. I do a little bit, but not much. But there was Ryan again, of course, there, and just talking about the fact that if we can, if you can get a job working remotely, then you can work anywhere in the world. And it was really good. And we, of course, share with the students how to download the Bitcoin Beach Lightning Wallet, as well as then teach them how to transfer money or transfer Bitcoin between wallets, which was fun. It's always a good trip there, that one.
This was actually the second time they've been to the Sunzal school, and they did a second group of people, and Mike Peterson was there, which was awesome to see Mike coming along and say hi. There was something Roman Chimbera, who organizes these events, does a really good job, and the people that he invites is actually quite strategic, because what he does is he uses different people to demonstrate different things. So even though he has expats or foreigners going along to talk about why they're there, he also has a couple of local guys who have gone through the education process
at Hope House.
At Hope House, they know how to use Bitcoin. They've got jobs, and their life has changed because of what's happening here. And they share with the students, and it's a lot more real for the students. So this experience of the schools is really, we think it's really important. We think it's really empowering for the local communities.
Yeah, that's really good. And then we sort of came back home and got back into our work, as we do, Friday.
Yeah, man, this week is flying by. If it did fly by. So, Friday.
Yeah.
Am I doing Friday?
You're doing Friday.
Oh, wow, okay.
It's short and sweet.
It's very short and sweet. So, Nicki actually spent a huge part of the day getting out our La Tortuga Verde video, which is the green turtle video. Wasn't one of our most exciting videos.
Yeah, it wasn't. I mean, it was great. The experience was great, and I think just because we had so much rain. I mean, seriously, typical, isn't it? You go away on holiday and it rains.
Yes.
Yeah, it's that side. And so we didn't really get a good show of what actually the sanctuary looks like, because it is really beautiful. But that's cool. We've got to show these things and put it out. And
it is a really cool tourist activity if you're going down to Playa Los Flores or La Union or Punta Mango, to look at Surf City, to look at Bitcoin Beach. No, not Bitcoin Beach.
No,
I think it's Punta Mango. That's what I'm looking for.
Yep.
Yeah, if you're going down there for surf and you want something to do on a day off, like the Turtle Sanctuary is great. We do recommend it, even though our video might not have been as exciting as some of our others. And we basically just, other than that, I also just did a whole heap of work that day.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, Saturday. So got up and actually walked the beach. So that was nice. It was really fun. We walked the beach. Well, I normally walk the beach most mornings, and it's really such a shock when James walks the beach, because everyone's going, "Oh, you're not working." We went to the Mercados again, and we actually went to the fish.
The fishmonger.
Fishmonger this time.
Pescado Mercado.
Yeah, Pescado Mercado. And we got and it was the first time we tried a different fish, and it was a small white fish.
It's called I think it was a Queen's.
A Queen's, yes, that's right. It was a Queen's. And we kept it whole, and I stuffed it that night, and we roasted it, and it was beautiful.
It was good.
It was really good. So we will be doing that one again.
It was like $6 for a whole fish, gutted, not in fillets, and we got a whole meal with vegetables and rice.
It was really good. And we met one of our local Bitcoin people there and her friends. It was really lovely to catch up. We haven't seen her for a while, so it was really nice.
Like, do we know that person? As they're walking up to the Chivo ATM. That was pretty cool.
So that was great. We also had, the week before, we had a Salvadorian reach out to us, or saw us down by the beach, and she wanted to catch up with us, and so we arranged to meet with her on Saturday, and it was really lovely. She has been living in America for the last 40 years and married an American, and they have just bought a section and doing a build here in San Blas, and so it was so she really wanted to sit down and talk to us and learn more about Bitcoin, learn more about how she can, when they have built their home, she can be part of, whether it's educating or learning and just sharing some knowledge. And so that was really, really great to sit down and do that. And I know that on Saturday there was the coffee day of El Salvador, and I'm a little bit disappointed we missed that, because we do love our coffee, and it would have been amazing to get up to San Salvador. So if anyone went, I'm sure it looked amazing by the photos we've seen. So, and then it was a really wet afternoon. The rain came in. So we did a movie and popcorn evening, which was lovely, and enjoyed the beautiful fish for dinner. So that was Saturday. You got anything to add on that one?
Yeah, I do. I just want to throw in some stuff about the education there. What was quite interesting was a common theme that I'm coming up with for Salvadorans, especially expat Salvadorans that are living in the States, that they're not aware, or that it's not obvious, it's just not obvious that there's actually, and even for local Salvadorans, you can buy the cheapest Bitcoin in the world basically using the Chivo ATM or the Chivo app, because the government has put in this amazing infrastructure to give you great fees at the lowest fees, so you get the best price. And one of the things that you can actually do is you can arbitrage any dollars that you have in the States using the Strike app in the States to send your dollars to El Salvador, and then buy your Bitcoin in El Salvador using the Chivo wallet app. This is actually a huge advantage that Salvadorans living in the States have. Like, we don't.
And I think one of the big things was to, if you're on the US App Store, is to get the US Strike app, not the El Salvadoran Strike app. That makes sense. So
this is huge. This is really important, because the Salvadoran Strike app from the Salvadoran App Store is different to the US Strike app in terms of banking integration. Yeah.
And the thing is, you don't get charged the fees. Like she was this lady we were talking to, you know, they were up to $75 fees to send their money down here
for a wire transfer.
So you know, this is a huge saving straight off. And so it's going to be good to catch. She's going to catch up to us before she leaves again, but to see how, you know, we sort of gave her instructions of, you know, download the US Strike store, transfer the money into that, get your Chivo wallet, transfer it from Strike to your Chivo here, and then from here she can change it to
US dollars to into Bitcoin.
Yeah,
on the Chivo app.
Yeah,
This is a huge opportunity that Salvadorans have.
Yeah,
and I don't think it's talked about enough.
No. So watch the space. Sunday.
So we got to the gym again, only twice last week.
Yeah.
I'm feeling it today, which is good.
Yeah, I am too.
We had a birthday celebration, so we got up early and we went to the gym. I actually went to work and then we did the gym. I love work.
Mm-hmm.
And then we did a birthday celebration breakfast for one of our friends. So we went to Carnegie in El Zonte, which is a great little cafe on the beach. He's only open Friday, Saturday, Sunday. From 8 until 12. He does 2 meals for breakfast. You got to get there early because
he runs out of food.
He ran out by 10:30.
Yeah.
And you know, the only thing you could get after that was coffee, and he does a great iced coffee. So if you're looking for something to do on Friday, Saturday, Sunday morning, Carnegie Cafe. He also accepts Bitcoin, which is one of our favorite reasons.
Absolutely. And it's great because you don't have a huge, you can either go salty or sweet. So you don't sit there pondering, oh, what can I have? And every week it's different.
Yeah.
And the food is so fresh. It's beautiful.
Yes, he does a great job. Thank you, Ollie.
Yeah.
And we went for a beach swim, which was awesome. Lots of time in salt water. Nicki chilled in a hammock. I don't know what I was doing. And
we met someone too. Was that in there?
Who do we meet on Sunday afternoon?
The guy. He took photo.
Oh, yes. Gerardo. Yes, while we were on the beach swimming, we had one of our Twitter fans come up. He was walking up to us with this big grin and this confidence. And we're like, do we know him? Do we know him? Where do we know him from? And, you know, it's one of those moments. And he's like, no, you guys don't know me, but I'm one of your big fans. And it was awesome.
And it was really great to just chat. And he had some, you know, really wants to learn as well and wants to know more information. So we've actually recommended that he sort of look at the Mapirima Bitcoin diploma, because it's free online. You can get that. And also we're talking about the Bitcoin Beach meetup this Friday.
Yes.
So it was great to catch up with him and say hi. So
he's a local Salvadoran, and it was awesome. Thank you for coming up and saying hi. If you look on our Twitter feed, you can see a photo. Yeah, which is cool.
Yeah,
we did a selfie. It was fun. And then we just did some brainstorming for the afternoon. Yeah, which was great. Yeah,
absolutely.
Yes.
All right, so that was the 7 days of our week. So just I suppose to recap. Well, not even recap, just to finish off. Yeah. El Salvador, life in El Salvador. My one thing this week is, I suppose, really talking about the Adopting BTC. The conference is on the 15th to the 17th of November. We're now in that last month of buying tickets, so the ticket prices are high, but we do have that discount code of 21% off if you put our code in there. It's really, it's going to be 3 days, quite intense, huge amounts of speakers, but really good speakers. So it'd be good to come along, and if you've got some interest in, you know, just learning a little bit more, especially if you're Salvadorian, because your ticket price is only $21. Yeah. So how cool is that to, you know, have 3 days where you can absorb as much information and get as much information from people who know their stuff, and I think that's really important. Yeah. So that's my little tip. So go and buy your tickets. Yeah.
I just had a thought. Should we ask our audience if maybe they have some design ideas for us?
Oh yes.
Yeah, good idea. Okay.
Good idea.
So we were thinking about we want to get t-shirts made for us for the conference.
Yep.
And anyone who has any ideas for us on maybe what we should get printed on our t-shirts, Nicki's thought about getting our faces on our t-shirts.
Yeah, well, let's say James's face on the back of mine and my face on the back of his.
I'm not sold on this idea.
I know, you know.
So if anyone has a like a really cool idea, please help me out here.
But we just thought, not that, we just thought it'd be fun to just.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just,
No, we did think it was fun. We're just looking for something fun.
Absolutely.
And
what's your tip? What's your Bitcoin Lightning tip?
Well, I'm actually going to talk about the tips in the address.
Okay.
So thank you to somebody who sent us 25,900 sats, which is $5.
Wow.
No idea who it was, and that is awesome. You'll also see in the list of transactions here that you'll see all these minus 5,000 sats. That was us, and we've got another wallet as well, which we were using.
Yeah.
That's us giving away the sats at the school. So we do that. And I was going to say, this person who sent us, like, it's anonymous. We don't know who it is. And there's actually like a invoice note. Now, I don't know if people realize that when you do a Lightning transaction, you can actually put in information in the note. And you can send little messages to people. So you'll see to all of the people that we sent sats to at the school trip, we put a note in saying hola, hola, with a little emoji. So that's just one of those interesting things about Lightning. So you can actually kind of message people. We occasionally message Carnegie Cafe, just giving them a tip, saying thank you. We haven't even been there, but we put from Nicki and James.
I suppose it's when we're showing people how easy it is to tip people. And so that's when we quite often go there because we always get a good meal. We always get good service.
Yes.
Yeah.
We always have a good time.
Yeah.
And we get replies from Ollie on social media saying, thanks, guys. And it's awesome because then we know who sent then people know who sent what for what as well. And it's fun. It's a fun messaging tool.
Absolutely. And final, there's two things. One is our ebook. So if you are interested in moving to El Salvador and you want a little bit of information or a lot of information, we've got, it's our first 6 months of all the things we did and how we got our residency and the processes that we had to go through. Now, some of these things, may not have been the right thing to do, but it's good because it's actually by reading them and seeing this book, you'll say, well, maybe we don't go that way. Well, maybe we'll do a suggestion as we give people suggestions. We maybe did the hard way sometimes, but I think it's a good, definitely a good book to pick up.
I'm going to just highlight that the Bitcoin Beach meetup is Friday. Go to our Twitter profile. We retweeted the thing on Sunday, the invite. One of the reasons I'd recommend going is because they do spot prizes in the past. I don't know if they're doing one this time. This is a hardware wallet. They give these away on occasion. Blockstream Jade. It's really awesome. They do hats and t-shirts. I'd recommend coming along if you can. One way to find out when those events are is sign up to our newsletter because we put the events at the bottom and we're giving away a free call to somebody each month. So sign up for our newsletter.
Yes, and that was the second thing that you jumped in. So it's perfect.
Cool.
That's us.
That's it. 23 minutes. Thank you very much.
Yep, thank you. Now, hopefully there's some benefit there. Love hearing from you. Send us any messages if you've got any queries or anything like that. So,
we answer all our questions as quickly and as best we can. And if we don't have the answer, we will put you in touch with somebody else who does know the answer. Yeah.
That's cool.
Have a great week.
Yep.
Thank you very much. Go do something with Lightning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Awesome. Thank you.
Okay, bye.